Welcome back, viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Vaishali Kohli. Now, as per reports, Kuwait's main commercial port was damaged in a drone attack on Friday as Iran pressed on with its campaign in the Gulf in retaliation for US-Israeli strikes. The Kuwait Port Authority said in a statement on X, the Shuwaikh port was targeted at dawn by enemy drones. Preliminary reports revealed material damage, but no human casualties. Commodore D.S. Sodhi, defense expert, is joining me. Commodore Sodhi, welcome, and I'd like to begin with your comments on this development.
Vishali, you see these attacks which are happening. Iran is going to continue with attacks on the Middle East, and what you have been reporting is the attack on the port in Kuwait. Yes, these countries in the Middle East, they will be targeted by Iran till the time this conflict is on, because the basic aim of Iran is to see to it that all these bases and facilities of America in this Middle East, they are attacked. At the same time, they would also carry out these attacks on the infrastructure of these countries because they want to put pressure on US to see to it that the conflict is paused or the conflict comes to an end. That is the only way Iran can retaliate, and they will continue to do so.
All right, I'll come back to you, Commodore Sodhi. Now, in its latest war update, Israel's military has said that it has carried out airstrikes hitting Iran's main production facility for missiles and sea mines in the central city of Yazd. The site, according to Israel's military, is central to Iran's planning, development, assembly and storage of advanced missiles intended for launch from cruise platforms, submarines and helicopters. Now, we do have of course, Commodore D.S. Sodhi. Commodore Sodhi, this new development that we're talking about, airstrikes hitting Iran's main production facility for missiles and sea mines in the central city of Yazd. If you could tell our viewers a little bit about this, please.
Yes, Vishali, you see, Iran, the strategic, choke point which Iran is having a hold on is Hormuz. And the only way they can control Hormuz or they can block the, this channel is by using the sea mines and maybe also, firing missiles from the surface to ship or surface to air missiles in that area. Israel and America, they are targeting the, this military capability of Iran, and knowing that the strength of Iran lies with the production of missiles and various types of missiles. Hormuz being so critical, now they have started targeting the mine production centers of Iran, so that they cripple the Iranian navy and don't allow them to do the mining of the Hormuz channel. Well, if the channel is mined, then it will be a disaster, not only for US, Israel, but for the whole of the globe. Because once the mines are laid, then clearing these mines at a later time will take months and years.
All right, I'll come back to you, Commodore Sodhi, and of course, I do have Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav, foreign affairs expert, joining me now. Mr. Srivastav, welcome. And we're, of course, talking about the latest war update where Israel's military has said that it has carried out airstrikes hitting Iran's main production facility for missiles and sea mines in the central city of Yazd. What do you have to say?
Could you repeat your question once again?
Mr. Srivastav, yes, I will repeat the question. We're, of course, talking about the latest war update, and Israel's military has said that it has carried out airstrikes hitting Iran's main production facility for missiles and sea mines in the central city of Yazd. What would you like to say on that?
Yes, I think Israeli defense forces are continuing their strikes against military installations of Iran and their missile production facilities and other such vital critical military installations are being continuously hit. And though United States of America has said that they are going to give another 10 days of pause, and that is only limited to the civilian infrastructure, power plants, etc. But as far as the military targets are concerned, I think both United States of America and Israel, they are continuing their campaign and they are hitting the Iranian Islamic regime wherever they are finding such targets. So that is an ongoing affair, and that is going on since 28 February onwards. And I believe that till the time any such wisdom prevails or such talks succeed where they come to some kind of a ceasefire, I believe that military installations will be targeted continuously. And similarly, the Islamic regime is also doing their retaliation, targeting various cities in the West Asian region, as well as the Israeli cities. US bases are being targeted. So I believe that this is the state of affair even today, that military installations are being targeted by IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, and the US military, and as well as this is being continuously responded and retaliated by Islamic regime, and that is still going on. But having said that, I would say that there are credible signs that both sides are giving a consideration to returning to the path of dialogue and diplomacy, and proposals are being given, though those conditions are very tough conditions. But I think since proposals are being given to end this war, I think that's a constructive sign. And both the sides know that they cannot continue this war for a prolonged time. And the US also does not want to engage itself there in Iran for a long time. And Islamic regimes, firepower and military capabilities are being depleted. They also are very much aware about it. So I believe that some sorts of more efforts will be made in times ahead. That's what my assessment is with regard to establishing a better channel of communication, and both the sides might return to the path of dialogue and diplomacy. And we can just expect at this point of time, can hope that in times ahead there will be a ceasefire sooner than later. That is what is expected, but that may take some time. Until the time that kind of a wisdom prevails, I think these attacks and counterattacks will continue happening against each other.